All right, gang.
What an intro, man!
The intro was long, but I was choosing the song, and I thought I needed to play the whole song. Just so you guys know, that is from an old friend of mine. His name's Adam Kole. I'm going to throw up a few CDs here. That is the first one he did way back in the 90s. And I think it was late. Yeah, 93. I used to work for the band he was in. And this is where that track came from. This is Adam Kole, Feast or Famine.
That's really good, man. That was
I have it.
Really,
By
really
the
good.
way, I have a box full of these. If anybody wants to pay postage, I will send you a CD. You don't have to go ahead and get it off of Spotify or anything like that.
Nice, dude. Awesome.
All right, well, tonight's going to be a special night. We've got some guests on here, and we're going to be talking about, heavy metal titans. That's why I kind of picked that track tonight. I wanted to get a good metal vibe going before we go ahead and do this. And again, in the show notes, I have the names of the songs being played tonight. Link to my friend Adam's website in case you're interested in his music and stuff. And if anybody is into playing guitar, he actually does lessons via FaceTime.
That's cool.
So, and we're talking a guy who has hung out, if you ever get a chance to check out his Facebook page, I mean, hung out with the greats. Steve Vai, George Lynch, just all over the place. Jakey Lee, everybody. So, all right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully play this video of the game we're going to be talking about tonight. So those of you who are not familiar, you will get an idea what we're going to be talking about. See, that is Heavy Metal Titans. There we go. You'd think I had it queued up, but that would call, that make me professional or something.
Yeah, man. That's...
All right, so let's see here. Volume up.
Woke up this morning.
Here we go.
Something.
Give me a second. I'll back it up in a second. And share.
Makes you wonder if you're gonna see
teasing us with the audio.
Yeah, they're coming for us. That ain't nothing new. What are we gonna do about it? We're about to light up those critters.
Hey, it's me.
It's you.
Take this, man. You're gonna need it.
How's the volume level? We never checked it today.
It's good. Sounds good.
Bring it to boom boom.
Yeah, I never got the jetpack. We'll talk about that later.
That Phoenix is literally on fire. The Slayer's in trouble. Fight on, Princess. Yeehaw! Where's Shotgun Sean when you need him?
I'm right here.
She's right there.
Kindergarten, I'ma quit eating my boogers. Here, my uncle says Magic Juicy gives you an extra special attack. Magic Juicy makes me fart like my nana.
The vampire's about to get dusted. Come on, Colin.
War Horse! Welcome to the slaughter! Rain down fire!
Grenades go kaboom!
Heavy Metal Titans!
I love Prentice with his broom.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
Yep. It's gonna be a good day.
It was actually the character I did the tutorial the first time. All right, so that is Heavy Metal Titans.
Awesome.
And with that said, let's go ahead and pull that off the screen and bring a few guys from the team on here.
Yo!
What's up, gang?
Oh, hello.
What is going on? Thanks for having us on tonight.
Of course. Man.
You're welcome. So, for those who don't know you or haven't seen you on another stream yet, let's go ahead and go around the room. Hi, I'm Rascal. I've been doing this for way too long, and I'm drinking while driving. Wait, no. Just driving this.
Right.
We all know Sean, but you guys, Billy, give us an intro. Tell me what you're doing here.
Yep, Chris Williams, Billy Wrangle's my, I guess you'd say stage name. So
I saw that.
I'm the cowboy in the game, and there's backstories and stuff like that. There's super fan Julie Williams, I'm one of the characters, and it goes back 3 years. About 3 years ago, I got to know Shotgun Sean, at least virtually, when the iArcade Kickstarter first happened, and we were doing some fun little silly promo videos and movies and stuff for him. So we did the cowboy, and he had a shootout with an iArcade machine, and it was just silly like stuff. And then Renzo, who's not here tonight, he actually went home sick today, so he's bummed he wasn't able to make it. He's our programmer, but he had started this game, started making it, and then he was looking for characters, and then
he found some. He definitely found some characters.
Exactly. A few people recommended my guy, Billy Wrangle, and then you probably recognize some of the other ones as well from the iArcade community and from the entire arcade community. So.
I would not have known that was Colin, dude. Colin looks great.
Oh yeah, that definitely is really cool. I just love
turned out-
I just love his
That was
jacket. I mean, his
Yep.
coat is just killer.
Yep.
He
Everyone
he turned out really good. And if you read the backstories on the game, he's a vampire, which is even cooler. So yeah.
I'm
But
gonna try
it's
to see
cool,
if I can
dude,
get
'cause, like-
Steam up here so I can show those backstories real fast. So let me
It's
see.
cool though, like hardcore fans also of iArcade can who've watched the shows when John was on can even appreciate these characters even more because it's like you took them from the past and are now putting them into this game, which is really awesome. That was one great thing I love that you did with this game.
Well, cool. We appreciate it.
Sorry about that. That's Steam for you.
There's Gene. Gene in the chat there. He's actually the first board boss battle is with Gene. Gene is a bomb squad legend.
Gene's
We're playing
tough.
a lot of bombs. Yeah,
Gene
he's
was making
good.
me mad.
We would
Yeah.
try to team up on him, and it didn't matter. He's just a bomb squad stud. So we put him in there, and we thought he'd be a cool boss. So he's the first level boss. Gene's bomb shop.
He kept laughing at me, man. I was getting mad. Like
Yeah, he laughs a
I'm
lot.
so glad this does not take quarters, dude, because
Yeah, right.
I was glad I just pushed the button to play again, or he would have got me.
This would definitely be a quarter muncher.
Oh, it sure would. Definitely. Fun, but it could be difficult.
That's kind of where we were balancing the difficulty. So you can get through the game if you spend a lot of money, a lot of quarters.
Yeah.
But then there's extra challenges to do it without, continuing and like saving the hostages and then unlocking. There's 2 unlockable characters. So you have to get some time in, put some work in to get good enough to be able to get through it and unlock the characters. So
let me ask you this then. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I played the beta, and the hostages, is that optional?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So actually, most of the time it is. There's one level, the second level, you have to get in. That's part of what, and it tells you that you have
okay. That was my trouble. Like I
Yeah.
can't find the third one, man. I'm having a hard time finding the third.
There's a lot of, you can do a playthrough where you're just going through the game and beating the bosses and not looking for the hostages or the other special things. Like Billy here said, there are certain levels where rescuing the hostages is the point of it, so they're not going to be as difficult to locate on those levels, for instance. But yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can play multiple times and playthroughs to unlock different challenges and get different rewards.
Nice. Is Julie in the game? Did I see Julie in the game?
She is.
I saved
She's,
her. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I saved her.
She's the one.
not a hostage.
You got saved, Julie. I saved you. I couldn't find others.
She's my special attack. She's Billy Wrangle's special attack. So those old silly movies we did, she was a saloon girl.
Yeah.
And I mean, she played along, but she had to wear this big old red wig, and each time she was like, "Do I have to do this again?" I was like, "One more time for the game." So, so she's the special attack. When you hit the special, each character has its own unique special attack, which is super cool. And so you hit my special attack, and she comes out, and she's like, "What's up, boys?" And she kind of freezes all the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And then little Billy Wrangle, Billy's son, he runs out and runs across and just lights everybody else up while they're stunned. So
Nice.
there's a lot of people in the game. And Mark, we kind of got ahead of ourselves here. Mark Okniansky, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? And
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure. I'm just the guy in the corner here. Don't mind me. I'm a more recent addition to the team. They needed some comic relief. They're Chris and Renzo are just so serious all the time. So they're like, we need somebody who can make us laugh a little bit. So they came to me.
Nice.
So I've been helping on the more business and legal side of things because I'm an attorney by trade. But I've known both of these guys for years just through again iArcade, where this game got started. And it all started with Chris messaging me. He's like, "Hey, can we name a building after you, like Okinawa or something in our game?" Cool, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
And I helped beta test also the very very early versions of this and helped that way. And so when they were ready to make this a real thing, they're like, "We need we need some help on that end of things." And so that's where I've been working and helping them make the dream a reality.
Well, I'll tell you, man, it looks polished and it looks nice. I'll tell you that, because like I remember playing the early stages too. Looks great on the iArcade, it did, but seeing where it is now, it's just like, wow, man, this is really nice. I don't know if it was just me playing on the PC in front of me. It just looked crystal clean, man, but it looks great. It looks really damn good.
And I love these parts too. Pardon the screen flickering here. For some reason, Steam is not liking being shown on here right now. So, but there's what the bios would look like. There's Billy.
Yeah.
Warhorse. Oh, going the wrong direction. Let's go this way. Colin. Crazy Jake. Do we know Crazy Jake?
So there's some bad guys in there too. He's one of the boss. He's the World 2 boss.
Okay. Cindy.
Cynthia.
All right. Gene.
Bomb Squad Maniac.
And General Glenn.
There he is.
Looking menacing as ever.
Yeah, he's the ultimate Uber boss. I told him we needed to find the most evil, vile person that I know to fill this role, and of course, Glenn came to mind immediately. So he's been awesome.
I can't get past the first boss, man. Let alone Gene. Jeez.
The Renzo? No, the Bomb Squad boss, right?
Yeah.
Bomb Shop? Oh,
yep.
Okay.
And see, there's two unlockable characters. I believe this is one of them.
Wait, yo, is that John? Is that him with long hair?
No, it's a hoodie.
It looked like he had long hair. When you were playing the game, it seriously looks like that's not a hood, man. That looked like his hair. I'm like, how did you just edit long hair on him? Like,
He just
it
grew it
looks
out.
great.
And then Michael
looks
my arcade.
Michael's a cyborg. He's got a cool
Of course,
story.
the Slayer apprentice.
There he is.
Dragon Slayer. And then Renzo plays a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Renzo's one of my favorite bad guys. The Renzo tank.
The Renzo tank.
And then Warhorse. So let me stop sharing this because the blinking is driving me nuts. Let's see. Can I get my mouse back? No. All right. Let's fake it this way. And
Stream's going to end now. Okay.
Yeah, no. I really...
Jordan.
The one thing I didn't do, Sean, was I didn't enable my Ethernet versus Wi-Fi. So yeah, right now we are on whatever my computer thinks is best, which sometimes is not a good thing.
So let me ask you guys this. You might not be able to answer this. Maybe this is a Renzo question, but down the line, will there be any plans for DLC? Do you think like maybe more characters will pop in, maybe more levels will pop in? Any plans on that you see maybe in the future?
So this game coming out is episode 1. So the story has 2 episodes. So you'll have 9 total levels. So 3 worlds in this one with 7 playable characters and then 2 unlockables.
Nice.
So 9 characters. And then episode 2, once it comes out, it continues and then finishes the story. And there'll be another 10 levels on that one.
Awesome.
And then we're talking about what to do about more characters and kind of which direction to go with that and with the story. So it's pretty much planned out, and actually all the levels are already designed. So there's not a whole lot more left to do. Well, there's quite a bit to do, but most of it's already finished. So,
awesome.
So yeah, long story short, you'll see a lot more different worlds, some cool worlds that they're gonna flash into, and then of course the big, the ultimate final battle with General Glenn. So
nice. Yeah, man. I mean, these levels seem long. I mean, they seem long the way it is. I mean, there's a lot of bad guys to shoot up, a lot of gore, great music to be heard. So that's one thing I love, man. The music was fantastic.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. I would just sit in the corner, move my guy to the side once I kill some people in front of me, just be like, "This music's awesome. Where the hell did they get this music from? Because this is top, man. This is some good stuff."
That brings up a good question. A lot of games on Steam offer their soundtracks as DLC. Is that something that you guys might do in the future?
Yeah, possibly. We talked about that, and there's actually a couple different bands that contribute. There's a really cool song at the end of the game during the credits that's super cool as well. So yeah, we saw that. We didn't know that was even offered in Steam, and then we saw it. We're like, all right, let's consider that. Let's think about that. So
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if not, at least maybe a jukebox mode inside the game where any songs that are played so far.
You took my mind. You read my mind, dude. Because just like in Streets of Rage 2, I love the music, and you had that BGM option. Just listening to the music from each level. I would love to do that for this.
Yeah, I was thinking Super Smash Bros. Because every time you unlock a song, or unlock a character or a level, those become available as background music for you to play. Nice. You could literally just sit there and play the soundtrack from that game for a whole work day and not repeat a song.
Yeah. So nice.
Well, as a wise man once said, anything is possible.
That's right.
Well, this is cool. So now some of us have seen you on other streams and seen the game. Was this first an iArcade kind of, mode that you were in? Because I noticed when I was playing the game that all the controller, mentions have screenshots of an iArcade control deck. So when it says, jump, it's showing me the third button and this and that and stuff like that. So is that where this started, and then Steam became a port, or how did this all come about?
Yeah, so it started out with iArcade. It was just, our iArcade family, and that's why the people in it are from the old days of iArcade, and that's where it started. And we knew we were going to expand into other platforms. We just hadn't quite planned out what that was exactly going to look like just yet. So the plan is, and what we're doing right now is adding some really cool Easter eggs and other iArcade references into the iArcade version. So that's taken a little bit of time and just to polish it for iArcade. Well, then we had this version here, for Steam just kind of sitting here. We were like, well, it's pretty much done. We should probably go ahead and, launch it, knowing that we're still working on the iArcade, and we want to make it just right, for that group, and that, because that's our family. And that's where, most of us started.
That would probably bring people over to iArcade too, though, man. It's just like seeing people from the past, like, who's this guy? Oh, Colin, he was, with John this long. Let's go ahead and take a look and watch some videos. Oh, wow, that's him. It would bring people. Who's Prentice? Who's who's the checkpoint guy? Who's the guy giving me the beers and stuff? With this kind of stuff too. But dude, it was just awesome seeing all these people from iArcade from the beginning of Kickstarter to now. The billboards, the shows. It's fantastic, dude. It's really awesome what you guys did with this game. Which brings me to a question. So your shorts, Western, funny, awesome. What brought it from that to heavy metal? What brought it to this gory heavy metal awesome game?
So,
how did this all happen?
Yeah, so when those videos started, John had a competition early on, and it was just to make videos. And Prentice had already been doing that, and Prentice kind of became a online superstar, himself there at the beginning. And he had done something with the broom. He just put a picture of himself with the broom in Dragon's Lair. So he was about to fight one of.
That's right, yeah.
And then so the broom kind of became its own superstar, and other people. Well, Gene's on the chat. He made a movie and he referenced the broom. He was like, all right, we need to keep this rolling. So the broom appeared in the longer movie that we did, Prentice with his broom. And we're like, well, why stop now? The broom's going to be the most ultimate powerful weapon in our game, of course. So Prentice has his broom in the game. Again, Renzo was looking for characters. So once he brought my guy in, then I was just kind of talking to him. I was like, hey, what about this or this? And he's like, yeah, I was thinking that anyway. So it kind of just took off from there. And
nice.
the one guy, the enemy Crazy Jake that you saw in the bios there, he was in one of those movies too, and so he's actually in the game as well. And there's so many little Easter eggs like that. Nobody's gonna get them all, but you might, here and there, people are gonna kind of remember. Oh yeah, I've seen that guy before.
Awesome.
So,
what we have from Rebel. Does Billy have a background in game development? Is this the first game he has led the release on?
Yeah, so Renzo, again, who's homesick. I don't know if he's watching or not. We love you, bro. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, hope you feel better, man.
Yeah. He's the programmer. He's the guy that can see the matrix, and and all I can see is the green numbers.
Well, from what I've done on my homework, he's been doing this kind of thing for a while.
Yeah, he's in the military and he does technical stuff. That's his job, for the Army.
Thank you for serving, Renzo.
Yeah, totally.
Which is why he's in a tank.
Yeah, that's right. That's why he's in the tank. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of his area. Most of the higher level technical stuff. I did the environments, like built most of the levels. That was about as far as I could go.
That's awesome, man. That's great.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, he does the really difficult stuff. And then we brought Mark on here, and we were on a meet the other night, and Mark and Renzo are like, saying all these things and all these numbers and words and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, Mark can see the matrix too. So
I see a different matrix than Renzo does, but yeah. I see the
but at least you're still seeing the stream right now. Chris is like, I don't see a thing. I see a cat in the doorway. That's all I'm seeing. Right. Deja vu.
That's what kind of makes the team so great is like Chris was saying, Renzo is the behind the scenes. He can figure out any of the technical issues, and he works really hard at it. This has been his passion project. I guess the question was whether there was any game development experience here, and I don't know the answer to whether Renzo had developed a game before, but like Chris said, he has a lot of experience in programming and development. But Chris is the creative master, with the storytelling, the music, everything you see that's artistic in terms of creative design. That a lot of that comes from Chris, programmed by Renzo.
Okay, so if we're talking movies here, it sounds like Chris, you're the director.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Music director, art director, that kind of thing.
I just
so where does that put you, Mark? Where are you?
I'm the no guy. No,
somebody has to be the no guy. Okay.
Somebody has to. No, I don't give them a lot of no's. These guys are really smart and they know what they're doing. I'm here to help make the ideas into a legal and physical reality in terms of not in terms of programming the game, but in terms of establishing the business, protecting what we're making, that kind of thing. And I do give them a lot of ideas. I mean, we brainstorm a lot about different issues and things in the game. And so I like Chris was saying, I can kind of speak a little bit of computer geek, and so Renzo and I can go off on specs and stuff like that. But so we all work together to make it a reality. I'm just the guy with the boots on the ground in terms of creating the corporation, filing the trademark applications, all that kind of stuff.
Mark brings a fantastic perspective to everything that we do. Like, we all have different backgrounds and different personalities, and he just brings a really good perspective. And sometimes, well, most of the time, he's got to be the grown up, making grown up decisions and trying to keep kids in line. But yeah, we're thrilled to have him on board, and he's doing awesome stuff. From legal side to testing and having great ideas. There he is.
So, fun story about that image. I went to high school with a guy who works on Bob's Burgers. He's an animator, and he actually started.
By the way, love that show. Just saying, awesome. You're in a good good place here.
His name is Stephen Thies, just to give credit where it's due. He started as like just a basic animator, and I think he's like senior something now. Like that show made his career pretty good. But yeah, one day he's like, "Hey, I made this for you," because I was thinking about you. I was like, "Oh,
great.
well, that's cool." my profile picture.
So
Yeah,
if we ever
I
change our
saw that on
name,
Facebook and figured I had to share that with the group.
if we ever change the name of the show to Heavy Metal Titans, if we could call ourselves that, Mark is going to come after us, probably, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, but he's not not going to be wearing that suit we just saw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Exactly.
that card doesn't work anymore, so I'm gonna. I'm just kidding.
Another question I got for you is, what challenges did you face during development of the game?
It's I mean, that's true. Again, Renzo, this guy, he's up. I don't think he sleeps. I don't think he slept for like a total of an hour in the last 2 years, because once you add something to a game, it creates a bug that creates 3 more bugs, and you're just constantly squashing bugs. That's kind of the challenge that you just never know with game development. You never know what you're going to be faced with. You never know what kind of weird thing's going to happen if you try to do something.
Trust me, I know it well.
Moving parts. Yeah, there's so many moving parts that, I mean, even today we're figuring out and finding out some stuff that we just need to tweak a little bit. But it's an ongoing thing, and that's what's great about today. One of the few things that's better today than it was 20, 30 years ago is that we can update and patch as needed, which most games do because things pop up.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a chance to make it on iArcade?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's the plan. Yep. Totally.
We've been talking with them, going back and forth with them. It's, I think one of the earlier questions was, why is this going on Steam? And it's because the build was done on a Windows PC, and making it work that way. So it's just a little easier. iArcade has, for good reason, their own requirements. And so we've been going back and forth on making the game perfect for that system. And so I think we're pretty close. It just,
Yep.
we're not going to go into what's going on with them, but, things are a little bit slow right now on that front.
Well, and what we've seen on other games is there's a lot of games that are newer ones that are on iArcade or coming to iArcade that we also see on the PC side. What was that Robotron clone that came out a few months ago?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I know. That's free to download from their website, or you pay a little extra and buy the Windows version. It has extra special stuff in it, but it was also on Steam. It was free, I think, on iArcade, wasn't it?
Was it Satrin? Are you talking
Satrin.
about Satrin?
Yes, Satrin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's addictive.
So, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's hard
really.
It's hard to turn off once you start that game.
And it's on a great platform there. I mean, it's a natural
Perfect.
to have 2 joysticks to play that game.
Yep.
Totally.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yep.
So, and it's not the first game. I mean, I'm trying to think of some other platformers that have been both on Windows or even on the Switch. Mayhem Brawlers, for one, is a modern title playing over there on the iArcade. So, I can definitely see where you've been developing, or Renzo's been developing this in a Windows environment to play over there, because I know there's differences with the operating system and stuff, but not that much. There's a compatibility layer there. And to bring it over to Steam, not that big of a deal. I notice it's actually running in a compatibility layer in Steam right now, is what I'm noticing. So, which brings up the question. Have you guys thought about making this compatible for Steam Deck as well? I can definitely see that people want to play this on the go. So the beta, I've noticed, was having some issues with Steam Deck, and Steam Deck is its compatibility is difficult to begin with. Trust me. Getting that check mark is one thing, but just making things run on the Steam Deck because it's Linux is another thing. So any thoughts on where that's going?
Yeah, it's a little different. It's kind of a jump. So it's not completely like developing for a completely different platform, but it's kind of along those lines. whenever you're releasing a game to a platform or to multiple platforms, you're going to have to polish it and tweak it according to each one. There's not just one, you make your game and then you just send it, to all these platforms.
Trust
all
me.
of them.
That's my day job. I know.
Yeah.
It's that meme. It's like what you think you're doing, what everyone expects you to do, and what actually happens.
Right.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. So Steam Deck is just kind of another jump. And yeah, totally. I mean, we want to have that, available for Steam Deck. It's not polished the way that we need it to, by Thursday. So the game is releasing Thursday here in 2 days on Steam. It won't be ready for a Steam Deck just, quite yet. But again, that's another, that's kind of not, almost like another platform, really.
Yeah. So how we're doing is we wanted to get it out. It's going to be the Windows version. There's a Intel Mac version. Renzo's been working for the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to get it working with Apple Silicon, which is its own beast.
And that's still through Steam, though, right?
All through Steam right
Okay.
now.
Right.
We're also going to be working with Polycade, and of course the ultimate goal is, of course, to get it on iArcade, where this all started. So those are the three main targets right now. But the Steam version, the Windows version, is basically ready, and we, just hammering out the last few things with the help of some really great beta testers. But hopefully in 2 days we'll get that thing going. Just so some segment of the community can start playing on it. We'll roll out updates as we can get them out there.
I believe someone said before they can't wait to play it on their ALU, so they could probably stream it to the ALU, right? Would that be good?
I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Steam usually does very good about that. Once you have the ALU attached wirelessly or Bluetooth, it sees it as an Xbox controller. That's just going to be a little bit of tweaking because it's not going to see it as an arcade controller like it natively does on the iArcade. It's going to see it as an Xbox controller. So there'd probably be a little bit of playing back and forth to make that work, especially because of the Windows compatibility layer I see going on in the game. Speaking of compatibility layers, what do you guys know about how this is working on the iArcade test so far? Is that working on a Android compatibility layer or?
Android, yeah.
Okay.
Android.
Because I may have some other places you may want to look at, selling this game to in the near future.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's great.
Get it out there everywhere. It needs to be shown all over the place.
That's the plan. We want, this is the baby. This is what the company's starting with. Our company's name is Squash Bug Games.
Yep, saw that.
There we go.
Nice.
I got that shirt. I've got the Heavy Metal Titan shirt.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm just doing a Zelda shirt. Pardon me, guys.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Hopefully people hear about that game.
And we're already starting to work on ideas for other projects too. But the main one right now is getting this one polished and into the hands of everyone who's been waiting so patiently for it. It's been years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how long the project's going to take until you're like in the middle of it.
Well, and it's that last stretch that lasts the longest.
It is.
It's you spend probably 10% of your time on 90% of the game, and then you're going to spend 90% of your time on 10% of the game.
Yep.
And that's usually how it works. And then you get people like us going, "Hey, are you going to do this? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do this?" And then scope creep is like,
right,
that's why we have Mark over here going, "No."
No, that's right.
No.
One thing at a time.
Somebody said multiplayer. Renzo's like, "That sounds great. I'm going to look right." No.
Absolutely. I mean, that's why we're working on getting the Windows version on Steam out and polished and ready to go. And when that's ready, that'll be the Mac version.
And that's a wise choice because was it Whoopi Goldberg just complained recently that she can't play Diablo 4 on her Mac?
Oh, is that right? I didn't hear that.
Yes. No, she's a gamer, and she literally complained out publicly that yo, I cannot play this on my brand new M2 Mac. What's the deal? Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
know.
why
Tell her
we're in a
about
rush.
Heavy Metal Titans. Tell her about
Yeah.
that game.
Well, I'm kind of the driving force. I have an M1 Mac myself. I do everything on my MacBook Pro here, and the list of games that Steam has that works on an Apple silicone-based laptop is very, very, very limited. So,
Well, I mean, and it's not just the Windows, or sorry, the Apple silicone. It's even the Intel based.
that's
I have
true.
I have a MacBook in the other room over there that you can't play half the games on there, even though it's an Intel chip. So it is a big deal, and to be able to get that ported over is gonna be good for you guys because there's of all the games available on Steam, I'm gonna probably say less than 50% are available on a Mac, whether it be a Mac Intel platform or definitely an M1 M2 platform. So
I mean, just from my personal experience, it's probably way less than even that. It's probably like 15%, if that.
I think they've gotten a little bit better with when they came out with Proton. I kind of feel that Proton has helped them kind of get a Windows layer on top of other things.
And
So
I was looking into that a little bit myself because I was just curious why that was a fact. And part of it is Apple's fault. I mean, they created their own chip.
it is.
So I see that Apple's. It looks like they're trying to remedy that with creating their Metal programming platform. I was looking into that. They're trying to create ways where you can port over your PC builds and then they'll auto do it for you into the Mac build.
Yep.
We'll see how good that works. I don't think that's out yet, but if that happens, that should make it a lot easier in the future for developers to get their Windows games to work on a Mac.
Yeah, the only thing about that is I think the compatibility layer, and we're going to get way too deep for most of the viewers here, on that is going to be related to a lot of the Microsoft, APIs. If you're using, what is that distributable pack they sell, or offer, not the VC pack, but the old runtimes that all your games used to use. You know what I'm talking about. You just can't find the name off the top of our heads. But yeah, if you're used to using those kind of API calls, the higher levels that Windows is used to using, then that ports over a lot easier to the M1, M2s. The lower level that you're interacting with the devices, that ends up being a little bit more problematic. So,
Well, speaking of compatibility, I see that Julie Williams in the chat. She looks kind of cute. I think is she hitting on me in the chat? Like she mentioned.
Seems like it, dude.
I can actually see her winking at you through this
I
chat.
feel it.
I don't know what's going on there, but don't screw that up, okay, dude? Just saying. All right,
A lot of hearts.
just run with that.
Sweet.
All right. So Mike says he just picked up an M2 Mac Pro or M2 Pro Mac Mini for some film work. Okay, so he'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, the M2 is sweet, and I can't wait to see what they do with that thing. We'll just go way off on a tangent on their XR AR goggles with that M2. Dear Lord. Okay, enough
I already
said.
told Renzo we got to start working on that one.
Definitely. All right. So what else did we get in here? Any more questions popped in besides everyone saying hi and loving on us all?
So I got to give a shout out.
Lots of love.
I showed the shirt. This is our logo for the company, the Squash Bug Games, and Gunnar Vincent. He's the one that designed this logo, and then also the Heavy Metal Titans logo with the hand and the.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
No,
That's
Yeah.
an awesome
that's
logo.
news. Cool, man.
He's a fantastic
Kudos, Gunther.
graphic.
And
Yeah,
why you're not
graphic
watching right now
designer.
is beyond me. All
I mean,
right.
Just piggybacking.
I'm gonna message him and be like, dude, you're getting lots of love. Where you at?
Yeah. No, I mean, piggybacking off of what Chris said, this is truly like a fan designed game. And I won't take away from Renzo because he built it, but there's a lot of input from fans. There's a lot of work that other people did and, for free. And it's been really awesome to see the whole community kind of want to chip in and say, hey, let's make something cool here. So hopefully we pay that off.
Yeah, dude, you took what people asked about. They don't, you get sick of classic games, you get sick of modern games. You got something in between. I think you found the perfect balance, and also something that's just a gore fest. It is. It's just like there's not many games like that on the iArcade. And I'm not much of a venture on Steam, but this is something that sticks out. Just the name itself, Heavy Metal Titans. Just the name sticks out. It's just, even if you don't know what the game's about, you put heavy metal in, you're going to get this game up in your search.
Like I said, I spent half an hour picking the right song to do for our countdown tonight to make sure it fit the theme.
It fit perfectly.
That was an awesome song.
We appreciate it. That was awesome.
Billy's right. He's always mad about something.
See, I thought Renzo was just taking it easy on me and Sean and not coming on tonight because he's like, you know what? These two clowns, I don't think they can even pronounce my last name, so I'm not coming on. Right. So one of you guys tell me, because I think I know it in my head, but Renzo hasn't done us the honor of doing the phonetical spelling on his Facebook name. So how do we say Renzo's last name?
Lorenzo. Oh, okay, the first name, Lorenzo.
Yeah, Renzo LoGiudice.
LoGiudice. Okay, I had the DC part. Yeah, I nailed that part.
That's
but
easy.
the beginning, I was like,
awesome.
okay.
Nice name.
LoGiudice. Yep. And Okniansky and Williams. So
I know. Well, Chris has the worst last name of the three of us. It's just so
I know.
easy
It just
to say.
uncommon.
so un-European.
Billy
I mean,
Rangel.
hello.
Right?
Why you gotta be so American about it, Chris?
I know he's definitely the Yank of the group. Oh man! So guys out there, any more questions you guys have about the game? We would love to go ahead and we got the guys here, get them answered for you. Again, the game's coming out here in just 2 days.
Oh,
You want to give away a shirt or two? We can do that as well.
nice.
We could give away anything. I am the king of the giveaways.
And I did have a question about the difficulty levels of the game, man.
Go for it while I'm getting this prepped up.
I think you talked about it pretty well, though, man. But just to bring up that question again, how did you balance the difficulty levels of the game? Is it a challenging experience? Can someone of a younger age go on there and enjoy the game, or is it going to be too difficult? How does that go?
Yeah, it's tough. It's really hard to find that balance of challenging but not frustrating. So that's why we did you have the unlimited continues, so you can play through the game. Now there's some parts that you have to figure out and
now is the first continue for free? It looks like it always continues for me once so far.
No, you put in with Steam. It's just you just play. You just hit.
Okay, because for some reason it says I died. I went through my 6 lives, and I don't see the continue until I die 6 more times. That's how bad I suck.
So the game is kind of like that. It is going to be hard when you first play it. You got to learn it, learn the different. There's patterns that you'll pick up.
And then that's the hardest part I found because there is. While it's not a 3D game, there is 3 dimensions of depth on this. I'm trying to think.
Which is what was really cool. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played yet, but at when you fight the boss on the first level, you'll see. I thought that was really, really awesome. I was confused at first, but it shows. It shows what you have to do. I was a little confused at first, but I'm just like, okay, you're this far. Why can't I get him? And then it's just like, you do this. It's like, okay. Then my character does that. I'm like, that's awesome. And then you get thrown back. You do it again. That's cool. I enjoy it.
You just described it perfectly, Sean. There's a lot of aha moments. Like, oh.
Yeah.
And then once you figure it out, you're like, oh, cool. Now I get it. And you move on. And
and then it's almost got a puzzle-like quality to it. There's a Nintendo game, and I can't think of it off the top of my head, where the character, maybe it's Toad or something, goes from a front level to it's a Kirby game actually. Goes from a front level to a back level, and back and forth, and you have to kind of get the sequence of that to know. All right, so if I go here and do that for a little bit, then I come back to the front, and then okay, that's how I get around that obstacle. That's where I'm beating my head against the wall.
Yeah, that's where the tutorial will help, and then there's just a few things that can be a little tricky as far as the movements, like the building jump. So what Sean was talking about was to get back to the background.
Yes.
You just push up and jump, and it takes you up to the top of the building in the background, which is going to be important because there's tons of secret areas as well when you're trying to find the hostages. So there's
Yep.
3 hostages on each level and an arcade machine on each level, and that's how you end up unlocking the extra characters.
And that's where I was having some problems. I was doing. What mode do you call it when you just go to the next level back? It's got a certain name for it in the tutorial, because you're firing and then you go back here to avoid
when
that.
you cover. Yeah, you take cover.
Cover. So
Yep.
I was having a problem last night where I was a combination of trying to jump up to the building, up jump, and then I was hitting cover at the same time. And because I was doing that, what happened to me? Of course, I came off the building and went right down the front,
Right back
and
down.
boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took me a while last night. There may have been alcohol involved. So
game-
I was not
difficulty
grokking
level-
it really fast.
The difficulty level increases the more drinks you're in.
Yes.
Now, Rebel,
That was my problem.
Yeah.
That's what was going on last night. Oh, I should try. Yeah.
Robert Bowling, our Rebel in the house, says, "Are there any save states in the game?" Now we know there is a character that is a checkpoint.
Hey, how you doing?
So
There
yeah,
he
so
is.
Shotgun Sean is going to be your best friend in the game. He's a checkpoint, and also he hands you a certain beverage when you get to him.
If you're over 21, you get a beer. Under 21, you get a soda.
That's right.
But that's just
And-
in the game, though.
It's AI processed.
Yes.
Right.
So, what I was saying though, it's not a save state that says I got this far in the game, I screwed up, and tomorrow I can pick up from right over here now.
Gotcha.
You're
Correct, yeah.
still, you don't have a save state where I can save my progress so far and come back later.
I
Yeah,
need to
no,
go to
no.
bed sometimes, man. I can't always save you. So
That's
yeah,
right.
I save you there. I give you a drink, and I'm off to bed sometimes when you
And he's off.
stop the game.
So
He also,
if I had to say a feature that would be needed, that probably, I didn't even think of that during my beta testing, but I think that's a great idea, is save states. Just go ahead and save the game. I can come back tomorrow.
Especially on a much later level. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, totally. Yeah. Once again, scope creep. Let me write that down. And,
Well, it's also it's part of the arcade.
I meant next.
feel
I
of
meant
the
next
game.
feature, man. That's what I meant.
But that's part of the arcade feel of the game.
Yeah.
Arcades are designed to be one run through, and when you go home, you go home. You don't come back the next day and be like, okay, let me pick up from where I left off.
Well, and I think all the
Yeah.
people playing Diablo 4 right now on that really hard level mode are experiencing that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the,
Did you-
yeah,
did you
we're-
guys-
we're
did you
just
guys hear the
basically
story
always
about
on hardcore, right?
Yeah, did you hear about that guy who beat hardcore first?
Yeah, and then he lost his account.
He basically, because in hardcore mode, just sidetrack here on Diablo, hardcore, I think the goal is to get to level 100, right? On hardcore is their challenge,
Yep.
and those first 100 are going to be on some kind of statue or something.
The statue of Lilith, and it's going to have
Yep.
their names.
And here, the guy that makes it first, he dies because he lost his internet connection.
Oh.
oh, no.
But one of the guys,
That was
man,
crazy.
It was really cool to see. Like his wife came in. He supports his family through streaming. Makes money through streams, and very, very, very awesome person, man. Just provides for his family and loves his kids and everything. And his wife supports him on what he does. I'm glad he made it. I'm glad he hit that 100. And hardcore, dude. I don't think I could ever. No thanks.
Yeah.
I'll stick
played
to
that
veteran world tier 1 and 2. I'll stick to those, man. I'm not going above that.
Yeah, I mean, I've died so many times as a sorcerer in that game. I can't imagine playing it through without dying once to level 100. That takes
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, dude. I could not do that.
All right,
I'm-
and so that last comment there from Rebel, that's my brother in bourbon. Definitely, you know how it is that somehow you ended up on level 5 and 6. You don't even know how the hell you got here, and damn it, you want to be able to pick up tomorrow when you're a little more coherent. So,
Well, Julie, maybe sometime you should meet up with Chris, try this game out, and see how you do. Maybe you'll.
I mean,
find
he might go ahead and help you, give you a little walkthrough there.
Yeah.
You know how some of those tennis pros or those golf pros are like kind of right behind you, showing you the true form. I'm sure Chris can help you with that.
Hey, if she's down, I'm down.
And now we have the hot tub version of this show. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do the what's it called? Ghost. Ghost. Oh my love, and I'm reaching around her with the controller, you know.
Billy, we're not ready to lose you just yet.
Oh, goodness.
Once you learn the functionality, it's real. Now, what are you talking about there, Julia? Are we getting saucy or?
I think so.
Is she talking about you, or is she talking about the game at this point?
She'll take her answer off the air, please. Thank you. All right.
We're gaining viewers all of a sudden.
Let's move this over to my Hot Tub Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. All right, so we've gone almost an hour on this. Is there anything we didn't ask you guys that you want us to know?
Yeah, it was just an awesome experience, just bringing people together, and I mean, so many people we've brought together. Sean's been amazing. You know, we've just been like, you know, I'll give him a holler like, hey, can you say this or that? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm on it. And he just does it. And
you made my day, dude. Like, there'd just be times you just be like, yo, can you say this? Can you say that? And I record it for you. And like, there'd be times too, also, I got to give you mad props, man, because even beside the whole gaming thing, there was times where, you know, I was just feeling down. You and your family are awesome. Your son, you made my day, dude. You seriously, cool. Gaming wise, besides gaming wise, you are great. Your family's great. Thanks, dude. I'm so happy to be a part of this game.
Well, we appreciate it, and we appreciate you having you here. And in case you didn't know, this guy is an amazing singer. This guy He sounds just like Johnny Cash. I'm not kidding. He sounds like
people
Johnny
call
Cash.
me Johnny Cash. Yeah,
Johnny Cash. Yes,
I love it. You're gonna have to do a live performance one of these days.
Oh boy.
I'm sure we can do a bourbon show where I can get him drunk enough to do that.
Probably.
No worries.
He's good. If you can find any of his recordings,
I have him on Facebook. I think it might be some on YouTube. Yeah. And it's funny, man. People see me, they think here comes some hardcore heavy metal Titan stuff, but no, man. It's country. It's like I do everything, man. I do. Everything, but I love Johnny Cash. Though Johnny Cash was just someone I was brought up with from my grandfather. My grandfather played guitar, so he introduced me Johnny Cash. A lot of the oldies. So I have a big appreciation for that, and I have the voice for it, man. Just deep voice, all that country stuff. I'm good with. So a lot of love for it.
See, that's funny because when I was doing vocal lessons back in the day, because I was in the music industry for a while. I was more trying to get up there with like Mark Slaughter and stuff like that, not the lower voices. I was being trained in the falsettos and the use of the diaphragm and how to use that really raspy voice and push that out. So that's where I figured you'd be, but no, Johnny Cash. Okay,
Johnny Cash, man, that's Johnny Cash.
Well, before I let these guys go, I did hear someone say shirt.
Yeah,
so
let's give some
I'm going to go ahead and guys, #shirt. Go ahead and put that inside the chat, and we will do a drawing here in a few minutes to go ahead and see who gets that magical shirt.
It's a nice shirt. It's a nice shirt.
So far, 0 entries. You know what?
Everyone's leaving. No.
I know. I'm tempted to put #shirt in there myself, but you know.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 4, 5.
Okay, we're getting there.
Prince is coming in. Mike
Keep
Hawk
it coming,
is here.
guys. Of course, my daughter goes ahead and puts in her name for a shirt.
Whoa! Here they all come.
Good for you, dear. I hope you win it.
Malcolm was in there.
Welcome, Prince.
Oh, Prince is in. Okay, man.
Is.
Good to see you, brother.
He heard shirt and popped right in, man.
Prince is in the game. Prince is so every character has one special attack that's the same for all of them, and it's Prince Malcolm. And so
wrong place.
He rides in his police cruiser and tosses some bombs and takes off. So everybody has that special attack.
I was going to say, because I saw that the Prince Malcolm is the global universal special attack.
Dude,
but everybody else has their own.
There's a surge in like
people that we haven't seen this whole show. You go ahead and say hashtag, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Scott's giving something away."
Gives the notification of people
something free.
Oh man. Yeah, Pike, you do have quite the winning streak here. Not gonna lie. All right, so far I got 12 entries here. I'm gonna hit my little. Where's my timers on this damn thing?
Well, it's nice to see everyone hiding in the shadows. Welcome everyone.
30 more seconds
for the shirt.
I'll give it just a little bit here. So, all right, guys. So you got this coming out. I didn't see what the price is going to be on Steam. Do you know what the price is going to be?
Yeah, so it's available Thursday for $14.99.
Okay.
And once again, we're just so excited to drop have our first launch, of our first game, and have so many people involved, and you'll hear so many different voices that you'll probably recognize, and see different characters that you recognize. And I think there's about 40 people from the community in the game in some form. And Sean's all over it. You'll see him several times per level.
Yeah, buddy.
Anyway,
all right, we just hit my favorite lucky number, 13.
I love Lucky 13, man. I love Lucky 13.
That is mine. Actually, my first daughter, born on Friday the 13th.
I got it tattooed, man. Lucky 13.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that also what's her name's favorite number?
Who?
She's on those Capital One commercials. You know what I'm talking about.
Whoopi?
Taylor.
Whoopi.
Tay-Tay. All right, here we go. Drawing. Let me get my pen ready to see who gets this.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
MSU Rich. All right, Rich, you know my email. Go ahead and shoot me your mailing address. We'll get that out to you. And in case you forgot what my email was.
Mike, you're going to enjoy it, man. You're going to enjoy the game.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's get that off our screen. Do we have any? Yes, you're right, dear. That is her birthday, October the 13th. That is my Brooklyn's my second daughter, by the way, who you see here in the chat. Shelby, my first daughter, was born on Friday the 13th, October 13th.
Nice.
So that's it couldn't go any better. My first daughter, born on my lucky number 13. My second daughter, I'm not going to let her type it in there. I'm going to give it away. Brooklyn was born on Father's Day.
Oh, nice.
Happy almost birthday.
Yep, she's got it coming up here in 3 more days. All right, let's get that off the screen. Do we have anything else that we're giving away tonight, guys?
Certainly. Let's do another shirt.
Whoa!
Another shirt? Oh, my gosh. Let me go ahead and, well, you know what? We'll make this easy. I'm just going to hit draw again. All right.
What is it? You get a shirt, and you get a shirt, and you get a shirt.
Chris always wanted to be Oprah.
Hollywood Polo. Hey, it has been a minute since Polo's won anything with us.
Good job, dude.
He loves T-shirts. He definitely is going to enjoy that. Cool. I'm missing a lot of comments here. What's jumping in here? Oh, Polo giving me Polo throws me a happy Father's Day in advance before he even wins something.
Rango needs to put the AC on.
I don't think that's what she meant, but yeah.
Yeah.
I thought because the guys were ready to take their shirts off and swing them around to give them away. That's what I thought was going on here. All right.
Look at all the love, man. Lots of love in the chat.
Polo, go ahead and shoot me an email. I don't know if you've had it before, but there it is, rascal@me.com. Go ahead and shoot me. I think I have your address, believe it or so what, but email me just in case, and I'll get that to Chris, and we'll get you guys those shirts, guys. So Rich and Polo, shoot me your emails. Guys, you have spent an hour with us, and we really appreciate it. Anything you want to say, and in parting, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the non-heavy metal Titans, stuff.
And there really isn't much, man.
I know it might be a short show tonight,
which will be good. I want to get in some Diablo time.
You want to get some Diablo time? I need to get some more Tears of the Kingdom.
I need to play my, which many people might not know I got today, the Asus Ally I got today. So
yes, the ROG Ally.
Can't wait to try it out, man. It's just been charging downstairs, so I picked it up late and can't wait to try it out. It looks beautiful, very comfortable in your hand, and just can't wait to turn it on and see what happens.
Can't wait to hear what you think about it.
Yeah, dude.
See, I can't wait to go ahead and get streaming my Zelda. And
you're doing that tonight?
I think I would do some Zelda tonight. Yes.
Watch it fall again without your shoot.
I have no idea what you're. I'm still not close enough. Shit.
Beautiful.
Hey, that doesn't get old.
And no,
I was dying, dude. I'm just in bed watching this stream, and I was dying. Just like, what the hell did he do?
I'm just so glad you got that clip from it, because
that's about the 10th time I've watched that. I was just giggling yesterday, just playing it over and over.
and see, that's why I love playing my games on Twitch. And this is for like if those of you who know Rexer, this is why Rexer is streaming his I want to reach 1 million in Donkey Kong Jr. so that it's recorded. So when I play, I'm giving up playing in a recliner, looking at a 65-inch TV, to sit here at this desk and play it on a 24-inch monitor, streaming to like one or two people, mostly either just Vader, Rich, or Sean. Literally, those are the three people who watch me as late at night as I do this. But again, you get to capture it like I just did. I could go ahead and take that 30-second clip, throw it on Facebook, throw it on YouTube Shorts, do whatever, keep it here as a constant thing to laugh at myself. And that's why I actually like streaming it.
You never know what can happen, dude. You never know what's going to happen at any damn time. Just like last night, it was me, my buddy, his wife were playing Fortnite, and his wife died. And you have to pick up the cards. For those who haven't picked up,
I saw that clip, but I was trying to ask you about that because what's this pick up the card thing?
For those who, when you die, you have to pick up your card and go to a reboot van to bring them back into the game. So what happened was, I died, his wife died, he picked up my card, didn't pick up her card. So she's there in the chat, and you can hear this. She goes, "Oh, you're not going to get my card?" He goes, "I couldn't. It's too far away." He goes, and she goes, "Oh, so I'm done? I can't play anymore?" He goes, "No, you really can't." Then all of a sudden he gets sniped. Boom, dead. Dude, we died laughing like, oh my God, what just happened? He got sniped out of nowhere. It was the perfect timing, the perfect clip. That's what I love about the PS5 too, man. You hit one button, it asks you, like, do you want 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 30 minutes, whatever. You clip that, it uploads to your phone immediately. It's great, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of similar to the Switch. The Switch, when you press and hold the screenshot button, goes and gives you the last 30 seconds. And let's see, what was Sean talking about?
Marcus' card. I have Sean's card. No, I couldn't figure out where she was, and it was too crazy there.
Oh.
Sorry.
So I'm done for the rest of the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect, dude. Perfect. And he's done with the game too. Oh,
I hope they didn't mind me playing that because I didn't get anybody's permission.
Awesome.
I just literally pulled that out of Discord.
Great. Thank you for that. That was awesome.
No problem. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have anything else, we really appreciate it. I've got you guys in a group chat, and I'll get you the addresses for the t-shirts.
Also, guys, if you have any comments for everyone in the chat, if you have any questions for these guys, leave them in the comments, and we'll see if they'll be answered later, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we appreciate you guys having us on, and hopefully we're building some excitement here.
Hell yeah,
dropping in 2 days. So you'll see,
add it to the wish list, guys. Add it to wish list on Steam.
Yes. That's right. We appreciate
I checked on Steam here so far. Let me take a peek because I know some people have wish listed it based on our show alone earlier. From my friends list, I've got 4 friends that want this game, and I've got 1 friend, P-Dubs, that already owns this game. Nice. So I'm looking at you guys: Vader, Rebel, Brady Goat, and MCAP.
Yo, look who's here!
We appreciate you. There he is.
Oh, finally, Gunther's in the house.
There he is.
We sat there and sang your praises over logos and shit and stuff.
Being given away. Jeez, man.
we appreciate Gunther. I'll show you the logo one more time.
Yeah, buddy.
Gunther did that, and then he designed the logo for Titans as well.
Which was awesome. I did not know you did that, Gunther. Awesome, man. That's an awesome logo.
So I got to ask, though, and maybe Gunther could answer this, or you guys can answer this. If you watch the beginning of the game or the video, you kind of see it zoom out to show that hand. Was that first look at that on purpose?
Yes, absolutely. Subliminal message.
For those of you who weren't paying attention, go ahead and watch the video. You'll see it when you play the game. It's kind of like one of those tricks of the camera where somebody will go ahead and squeeze their arm and look right here, and it kind of looks like something, but it's not. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Yep. Subliminal messages.
That was not lost on me. 14-year-old me goes, he. I see a butt. Oh wait.
Wish you guys a great release from Arcade Talk, and
cheers, and thank you for joining us,
so
guys.
do we. So again, man, I appreciate you having me in the game, and it's a blast, and I hope everyone else enjoys it as much as I do. So
we do too. We hope so too.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
thanks again. You have a good night.
See you.
Thanks.
You too. Right.
Well, that was nice. That was very nice.
Awesome. Totally enjoyed that. Guys, you don't have to stay here in the green room. You guys could go watch on your TVs or go see your loved ones and family. But thank you again for joining us.
Hit up that Julie. Hit up that Julie chick.
Later, Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, look her up. I think she might be into you.
Yeah. Love on the Rascal Basement Arcade.
I wish I could have done some more playthrough, but for some reason, I think the fact that I didn't switch all the way over to Ethernet, it wasn't playing very fair on Steam. So,
of course, dude, they're great guys, man. A great game. Just great chat. Great having them on.
Oh yeah, no, we look forward to having them on for a while. Love you too, Miss Brooklyn. Oh goodness gracious, let me look at. My Discord.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
All right, Polo already got me his shirt size and his address, his email, his social security number. All right, thanks, Polo. Appreciate that.
Guther's the man.
Gunther is the man.
He spelled Gunther. Not Gunther. He's okay.
No, Jason, you can't. It's not possible. Trust me, I'm her favorite person in the whole wide world, and I know it. I'm not just bragging here. So there.
Aww. Aww.
We're not done yet, Rich, but the meat and potatoes is gone.
That was a big thing, man. Awesome. That was a great interview, though. Love those guys. That was really awesome. And Heavy Metal Titans, man.
It went good because that was totally unscripted.
It really was.
You and I talked about bringing the guys on at the end of last week.
Let's bring them on, and that was
yeah. And it's funny. I knew Mark O was related to the game, but I didn't know where because he was in our chat last week, and you're like, I think maybe. I'm like, yeah, I think maybe too. Yeah. So all right, so. Let's go ahead and talk about
what else we got going on, man.
I know.
Let's go up to the top and say,
let's go to the top of our list,
right? What have we?
Well, you know what? One thing we didn't even do. Hi to everybody. All right. I mean, obviously we had Mark and Chris in the show. Thank you. Gunther recently joined. We had Arcade Talk and Star Wars reviews. By the way, check out his channel. He's got some great videos. Jason M, Polo, one of our winners for the night. My daughter Brooklyn, Mike Hawk hurts. I'm good. Yeah,
you got to.
It'll get better. I'll put some ice on it.
You gotta take a pause really quick though, because I think this is really sweet.
Okay, hold on. He raised me, gave me life, and great music taste, and the best love possible. No one can love him more than me. Okay,
if you need to go off camera and grab some tissues, go right ahead.
Just gonna cry a little bit.
There you go.
No, she's the best. I literally, guys, I asked her because she moved recently with her address to send her a birthday card. And the first thing my daughter asks me when I ask for her address, is everything okay, Dad? Are you okay? Is everything all right? And I'm like, no, I'm fine, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Grim Dawn. What is Grim Dawn?
I don't know, but I've seen them playing it. Polo, here's the problem I have with playing games with people. If they're newer games that I don't have, I've got a budget. And that budget hurts a lot, especially when there's things of Baby Yoda that I have to get my wife. And I go ahead and cut it.
Are you
my
still
own.
calmed down on that? Did you still come down on the Baby Yoda stuff? Or
No. I tried. Okay. You're familiar.
So I can start sharing you stuff again and being like, "Oh, look at this coming out. Oh, here's this."
Do you remember those miniatures? They were called the Bounty. They were a collection, like a series of 6, and they went all the way through. Like we bought the first 3 series, and they're like $10 a piece. So she's got all those, and I was aware of Series 4, but she wasn't. So I was just letting that one slide for a little while. And then we went to Kroger, and I made the mistake of going down the toy aisle, and there they are, all 6 of them from this series, sitting in these boxes. That was $72 of our groceries that day. At which point I go, well, I'm not playing Diablo 4 for a few more weeks. And then, sure enough, I noticed that Series 5 is coming out on Entertainment Earth. Yes, Entertainment Earth, the great pre-order site.
Hey man, you gotta stop with the I mean, I try to stop with the pre-orders. FYE pretty much gets the same stuff Entertainment Earth does, so that's why I go to my local FYE and try to grab from there. Same thing with Hot Topic. Hot Topic gets a lot of stuff.
See, the mall is all the way in Lexington, so that's a 60-mile round trip.
And plus, never mind. That's like 5 minutes for me, dudes. That's why I'm like,
it's one, everywhere. Leaving my house, 2, crossing the the river to go to Lexington versus here. And I say crossing the river because the Kentucky River literally separates the 2 counties where I live in and where the mall is. So, and
the
unfortunately,
next time we have Mark on the show, we need to ask him about him eating Baby Yoda for breakfast.
I think he's talking about that waffle maker. He probably has the same waffle maker my wife has. I don't know who got it for her because we have all sorts of things, all Baby Yoda all the time. So, and Mark, you say budget schmudget. God, what is that company that makes those crystals that I bought her one of those? That really fancy place. Somebody bring it to the chat. Tell me what that name of that company is that sells
Walmart.
Those. Oh, shut your hole. Baby Yoda crystal. And then it's going to go ahead and not that one. Swarovski. She has a Swarovski Baby Yoda.
Jeez.
So enough said. Okay.
Here, we're going to get a little off topic though. Gunther has a thing here. I'm surprised at how expensive the ALU products are now. Just saw that sale. Not sure. I didn't even look deep into that sale. Wow, dude.
So that is sitting on her shelf in the open, by the way.
An inch and what's that? An inch and 5/8?
Inch and a half.
Woo!
Yes.
Jeez.
While you're staring at that, I may sneak away for 38 seconds. Hold on. Keep talking. Keep thinking.
All right, I will, and I want to know, Gunther, what's up with that, man? I have not really dug into the sale, dude. Is it an Did they increase the price and put the sale price on, or was it just original prices were high?
For those of you who do not know Swarovski, they are, think of those old collectible plates that you used to buy, the States and this and that. Yeah, this blows that shite to heck.
That's wild, dude.
Here he goes. Please don't drop it. Please don't drop it. Please don't drop it.
Smash. Whoa! Look at that.
Whoops.
Hey.
Okay, keep the Swarovski on my desk. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. And
then you end stream, stand up, your wire from your headset.
Yeah, I got that for her when it first came out. That was like a year and change ago, but that is the highlight of her collection. So yes, she gets.
Don't worry, Mark. Gets. I can't spell either, man. He's done lawyering.
Or layering. I thought it was cold where he was, and he was putting on jackets and stuff. I don't know what he was doing there.
Julie, have a great night. Hit up Chris.
I hear he might be into you.
A little bit. Oh, all right.
Wow, that sounded bad.
It's been a long
time. Okay, been a long time, but my prices seem really what? What do they seem really what?
Maybe really high, really high.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to seriously just jump into our thing.
Yeah, jump to the sale.
Going to jump up, jump around,
Let's see
jump
what
around.
happens.
So there are two sales going on.
Ooh.
Let's see, where do I do this? Hello, add to stream. That's what I was talking about. Okay, get that off there for a second. I got it. So it looks like there's going to be some sales on, and right now I don't know if the prices are showing, but this is the atgames store over at Amazon. And if I find that email without showing you guys all of my email stuff, oh, hey, Scott, don't type that. That's bad. That's the liquor talking. No, it's liquor typing. Okay, so there's my Google emails. Go to atgames stuff and find this email that you was talking about. Put it in a new window so I can share that with the world and go boom. So June 10th through June 18th is the Grads and Dads sale. Shop now. Here's your prices. Let's see here. Looks like $5.89 for the Legends Ultimate, $4.59 for the Mini. By the way, I do not see the Tetris Minis available anymore.
I was going to ask. I was going to say, is that Ultimate Mini going to be Tetris Edition?
Tetris Minis are gone from at least the atgames store, as well as the Tetris side art that was available as an option for your ALU 1.1s. So Tetris is now off the table. Legends Pinball $7.29 and Pinball Micro for $4.39. And I hear rumors that the Pinball Micros Gottlieb tables may be coming out soon, maybe before the next NOD. We'll see. So Amazon's doing deals. Newegg is doing deals. Let's see. I think Newegg. Let me jump out to see. Stop sharing. I thought Newegg's listing did show their prices. So let me see. They've actually got some items on Newegg that you can't find anywhere else, by the way. Excuse me.
A good sale on the Core Max. I believe someone posted about the Core Max too. I seen it earlier today. Might have been
we'll see.
I don't know.
Now here's a couple items I will personally recommend. If you are an old Atari fanboy, you grew up having a 2600 in the house, paddle games, Breakout, Warlords, things like that. That looks expensive at $80, but that little mini console, the 50th anniversary edition from atgames, has 130 games on it. They just recently made some changes to their firmware based on what some YouTubers were showing, and actually made corrections to how the paddles react in terms of being more linear, and did some other features on there that really bring this game home. They're wired controllers, they're not wireless, and I will say that what I saw recently is the best representation of Atari playback that you can do, hands down. If you love those paddle games, and say a trackball on this or my spinner on that, no, they actually dialed this in so well, by the way, that if you happen to have old physical controllers from Atari or you pick them up somewhere, they work on this little baby device. So if you wanted to play 4-player paddle games, get another set of paddles from somewhere, old vintage ones, go ahead and clean out the potentiometers on them really fast for, with a $5 thing of spray. Boom, you're playing 4-player Warlords with your friends. Awesome.
In other news, though, man, that Billy Rango showed up quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, I want to say that this right here, the Bandai Namco Arcade Blast.
I got that. That's cool.
That is the best accessory I ever got, because you could use that using the APL interface on your ALU and sit there and play some serious games. Dig Dug, Galaga, Galaxian, Mappy, Pac-Man, Pac-Mania.
That came a while ago. That came with the ALU. That was like the 1.0 that came long time ago. That was
a long time ago. And again, it ships with a controller like this. Well, hold it. Why is that not sharing? Boom. Sorry. So it comes with a controller like this. However, through the magic of what they call APL, you can plug that thing into here. And by the way, that little USB right there, that is only to power it. That's not sending the controllers over. The controllers are going over the HDMI. You plug that bad boy in, and you are playing this on your ALU. Even works on the pinball, by the way. It'll go ahead and go into portrait mode on a atgames pinball and let you play Pac-Man in portrait on that big screen.
Prince, I feel your pain, man. I had to travel for my ALU. I had to travel for my ALU 1.0 long time ago. I had to travel probably a little over an hour to a Sam's Club because I kept trying my local Sam's Club. They wouldn't get any. And an hour away, they finally got them. And I picked one up, and that was it, man. But they're tough. They really are. No joke. They're tough to find in a store.
Well, I got to say, just like Gunther says later down here in the chat, ALP probably the most used for me. I mean, my ALU is still getting a lot of use. Don't get me wrong.
My ALU
Trust
is
me.
getting the most use, man. I still love loading up a shit ton of games and playing them. My ALU gets a lot of use. No joke.
It does. And if you start playing things like, OTG with whatever you're using, a big box build or whatever, excuse me, right now I'm testing out using a, what do I call that thing? A Amazon Fire Stick on there to play Antstream. I've done BYOG to play all sorts of Steam games without even doing OTG, just playing them on the server and working great. So there's a lot that could be done there. I'm really looking forward to the new products coming out. I hear rumors we're going to see some stuff over at the Cleveland Gaming Show. There's some stuff that they say they're lining up to show that's what, September, I think is when it is, the Cleveland Gaming Show. So, and there'll be some announcements coming up here in the next NOD. So, looking forward to what that's going to be. What am I missing?
It's definitely a beautiful cat, man. The ALP is great.
And Mike, by the way, the quad play, take it out of the box, man. Just there's not that many 3 or 4 player games, but I was looking around for some 4-player games, and wow, let's talk about Atari again. Warlords. It may not be with paddles, but I tested out Warlords to play a 4-player game with the quad play. Just dropped into my ALU 1.1. It was smooth. It really was. You got plenty of room with a quad play. Dropped into a 1.1 ALU to have 4 people there to play those games. You've got some 4-player games already in CoinOps. I think Ninja Kids is on ArcadeNet, and you can go ahead and play a 4-player version of that on the ALU. And there are some future games that they've been talking about, some licenses they've been talking to see if they can get some more 4-player games. All right.
Gunther, honestly, I was honestly very, very, very close to clicking that button to getting that new Shack Cab, the XL. It was like $3.99. It was local. It was at my Best Buy. I was gonna get it, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna pass. Honestly, I think the only as far as the lineup goes for the 1-ups right now, the only thing I would pick up is the new Mortal Kombat that's out, because the lag issues are fixed, but it needs to be a good price. It needs to be $2.99 or lower, and then I'll pick it up to switch out my the Mortal Kombat cab I have now, just so I can play some guys, because I love the Killer Instinct Online. I hope the Mortal Kombat is the same experience. So I like playing people.
Sounds good.
She loves your arcade. Look at that.
She does. I got some good stuff on there too. Cleveland Gaming Show. I'm looking at trying to maybe sort of go there.
Get your own stand.
It's a budget issue for me.
Get your stand.
Get my what?
Get a Rascals Basement arcade stand. Special guest. You'll be set. Everything's paid.
I'll get my own booth. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what NOD is. I'd have to look that up and find out. So let me think.
These things need to come to the East Coast, man. Come to Philly. Come to New York. I'll be glad to meet you all.
Let's see, when
Seriously,
is
I
the
would
next
love
NOD?
for one of these things to come to Philly or New York. I would love to go to one of these things.
Yeah, I don't see a
I agree.
firm date. Hold on. Oh, hey. So yes, I could go ahead and speculate that we will see NOD. Typically it's around holidays, so I would expect somewhere on or around the July 4th holiday is when we should be getting the next NOD. What am I missing here? God, we got a lot of comments jumping in.
Love it. All they had to do was give away a shirt, and everyone pops up. That's it.
Mike Hawkhart says he loves Warlords. I do too. That has a special place for me. My father and I used to play a lot of Atari 2600 together, and my father was a very competitive son of a gun. God rest his soul. But that was a game where you were head to head. It's not like Breakout where you were like, this and that. I got a better score than you. No, you were head to head in Warlords. You had the ability to go ahead and catch that fireball, throw it, and get past the other person's shields, his son's shield, and totally humiliate them. And my father did a great job of humiliating me every chance he got in that game. But you know what? It holds a place in my heart. That's why I was talking about that Atari flashback. Now that they said they got the firmware fixed, that they're going to release soon, that makes the paddles linear instead of this weird, kind of not linear, we'll call it, motion. Wow, I'm looking forward to playing that again, whether it just be on my ALU or little screen or on the big TV. Only problem being wired is it's a little more difficult. But
look at this guy. He missed all the fun. He missed all the fun.
Dubs missed the whole thing on Heavy Metal Titans. That's okay, man. That's good. We love you, Dubs. We love you to death. Yes, Warlords deserves more love. Totally love that game. And right now, if you want to play it, it is still stock on the ALUs. Love it to death. I don't know if it's on every atgames device, but I know it's on the ALU 1.1s. And if you've got a quad play, you got 4-player on that thing, and it rocks. And what is Gunther wanting to test in a few? I'm confused.
What does he want to test?
I know. I guess he's just talking to the Dubs.
Oh, God.
Not sure they told us some or not to pre-order months.
Just kidding.
Well, I do know from what they've told me that there will be plenty of announcements coming up for NOD and or pre-orders, so keep your eyes peeled for when that's going to rock. Let's see, I got something else happening in the background here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. All right, what else did we have on the list that we have not even talked about anything?
What did we have, man? Well, I just want to say flat out that I finished Street Fighter 6 because I talked about it last week and I was very hyped about the game. And do I still think it's game of the year for a fighter? Yes. I definitely do.
You say you beat it, but it's open world. Can you really beat an open world game?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially when you do all of the main quests and segments.
So it has a checklist of quests to complete, just kind of like a Legend of Zelda does.
Yeah. And you can still go around and go to the hub though and fight people online. And you can still there's still going to be like a pass for it, which just came out right now. I think there's like a summer pass that came out. So a lot of different outfits and stuff. So the game's still going to be updated, but once you beat the world tour, you're pretty much good. So, but again, do I think it's game of the year? Yes. There's so many options. I still love the game. And until I play Mortal Kombat 1 in September, we'll see if that changes. But
that's just MK1. Okay, let's not expand it. It's MK1.
Okay, MK1.
All right, and daughter, I am so jealous. I would love to go see Fall Out Boy in concert. Now they had Taylor Swift at the same time because remember that video where she sang that song with them?
Wait, I didn't know this. What? They did a Ghostbusters theme song?
When did that happen?
No, they did not.
I'm lost.
But according to those emojis, it doesn't sound like it's too great.
Hold
so.
it. Dubs got stuck in Zelda. Where'd you get stuck, Dubs? Was it somewhere right around? Let's see, right about here. I'm still not close enough. Shit. Doesn't get old.
It doesn't.
I'm keeping that in the rotation. I mean, feel free if you want. It's right there, and you can click it anytime you want.
That was a clip from P-Dubs. That was P-Dubs falling. That wasn't you. Yeah, that's P-Dubs.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, Dubs, I'll be streaming it later tonight if you're up and want to take a peek. So, yeah, we'll have to look into this Fallout Boy Ghostbusters theme song that I'm not aware of. So, because
I don't know.
I like
them. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I feel like it's just going to be bad. So,
no. If people are saying it's bad, it's definitely going to be bad. Yeah. But I mean, what was that album that had My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark?
See, people are getting
that was a great album.
Time sync with Zelda, dude. This is how Diablo is with me. Like, I can't wait to play Diablo again tonight. It's I'm hooked. And this is the first Diablo game I'm playing, dude. This is the first one. I haven't played.
Oh man, I forgot to show you. Don't hit the little crystal Yoda. Don't hit the little crystal Yoda. Sorry, I gotta say that out loud so I don't do it. I finally went ahead and completed making my little amiibo coins. This is all 26 Zelda amiibo. I went ahead and did them myself, printed them.
Did you look at those keychains I showed you or no? Like
it's similar. So I, got a little thing in the front.
You like that.
Series it is.
It's cool though. That is very nice.
And I'm trying to find some place to hold them. My wife's like, "Do you have one of those 35 millimeter film canisters?" I'm like, I had one.
Yo, perfect.
Yeah, I just dropped one. Shite. Okay. So, yeah, originally I had them, believe it or not, in a prescription medicine bottle. That was the correct thinness, but it was way too tall.
Yeah.
So, yep, found this. What did I drop? I know I dropped one more amiibo. It's somewhere down there. I'll get it later.
You're reminding me of Pogs, man. And I have my Pogs actually right here. I have my Pogs. Jesus, man, look at that. Who remembers those?
I remember Pogs. Didn't you push them down to make them flip and shit and stuff?
You have a case. Please. Look at these, man. Pogs.
These are a little smaller. These are actually just about the size of a quarter. All right, so you finished Street Fighter 6. Diablo 4 is on the rise.
Yes, man. I am loving Diablo 6. Can't get enough of it.
Diablo 4.
The new season of Fortnite, very happy with. They got rid of all the Spider-Man stuff. They got rid of all the stuff you could fly around.
Well, it wasn't Spider-Man, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Well, there's the spider webs. They had those too, and the OEM gear was still in there. But they got rid of all that, and it's just been a blast. They have Transformers in there now. Transformers Quest.
I heard, and the
Raptors are in there.
Raptors, yep.
Yes, man, and they're
and you can ride the Raptors.
Yes,
I called that shot.
You did, and they're much better than using vehicles, man, especially off road. So, Raptors are a blast. The new sections of the map are a blast. I have. Honestly, no complaints so far, and I hate the red eye. I absolutely hate the red eye weapon.
What's the red eye?
They got rid of it, which I'm so happy
about. What is it?
It was a gun that just had a very zoomed in scope, and you were able to just do one shot at a time, and they got rid of it. So, I'm so happy about that. That was the worst gun, dude. It was the worst gun in the game. Lots of people hated that gun, and it's been a great time. Transformers. I don't know what's coming up next, but it's been a blast.
I'm missing an amiibo coin. Where did it fall? It's
no, man. Really? You liked the red eye? I don't know many people who like the red eye.
Okay, hold on. Taking a look where this might have fallen.
When you're the first,
no idea.
When you land and you see all red eyes, it's so hard to kill someone that's so close to you. I don't want that zoom. I'd rather something much different. So It might be better for you later on when you find people from the distance. Might be a good range weapon, but for something up close, no thanks, man. Get rid of that red eye. Nope.
All right, so we once talked about, hey, Scott once played Diablo 3 and spent 53 minutes watching the credits. How far did he get? Looks like I was a Paragon level 20 when I finished. And according to this, it was 70 hours or more is what I put into Diablo 3 Eternal Collection.
Nothing, wait, go back to that? Nothing I see Necromancer. Nothing Necromancer?
It was, I guess, 70 Demon Hunter, 52 Wizard. I guess that's my mix.
Oh, Gotcha.
But, you know, hey, I killed almost 38,000 monsters and 1,156 elites.
Gold collected 24 million. Damn.
Oh, that's damn near 25. Give credit where credit is due. Probably.
No, that's 24.9.
That's the
Get back in the game and make it 25. No credit.
Well, I can because they still do seasons inside this game in Diablo 3. So I could literally go into that and play some more seasons and get some more gold. And I've got the loot goblins, so it wouldn't be that hard.
Well, there you go. That's your homework. Till next show. Yo, that's a great question. Look at Cappy McCappy. I want to know because I want it. I do. I want this.
You want it?
I do. I want the casino cade. What's wrong? Like seriously, what's wrong with it? Okay, the screen might be a little small, the top one, but okay, make it a little bigger and send it out. Come on.
I've seen some things not in the arcade 1-up camp around slot machines. I have. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
I think someone's going to do it.
Well, they better.
I think they are. All right, speaking of somebody doing it, what am I doing? Tears of the Kingdom, and I did some Heavy Metal Titans. My TV shows were the usual. However, I did get a chance finally. We watched several movies, but the one that sticks out in my mind the most, the Tetris movie on Apple TV Plus. Wow. You're giving me that look, Sean. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I didn't know this.
Oh, shite.
But again, I don't have Apple TV. You did. I have so many screenshots of you showing me so many great movies on Apple TV. I don't have it, but I didn't know there was a Zelda movie.
Oh, no Tetris.
I mean, a Tetris movie? No.
All right, let's see here. He hits that. He goes ahead and goes full screen. He says, present, share screen. This is worth it, my friend. Totally worth it. Are you familiar with, Tetris at all? I mean, basically invented by somebody in Russia. Being that Russia's into communism, he wasn't going to make a dime off of it. And there was so much going on as to who really owned what license for what that it was just fracking weird. Here we go.
Tetris.
And he's going to unmute things. Hold on a second.
Game.
Are you good?
It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I played for 5 minutes. I still see falling blocks in my dreams. It's poetry, art, and math all working in magical synchronicity. It's the perfect game. Tetris?
Tetris. I don't get it.
It's a combination of tetra, Greek for 4, and tennis.
Tennis.
The Russian inventor, he likes tennis. Hazel, yeah.
This game isn't just addictive, it stays with you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Hank, only 10 other people in the world have seen what you're about to see. It's called the Game Boy.
Packaged with Tetris. Can you guess the rights? The Soviet Union had worldwide rights. Nothing gets out easily. I'm gonna go to Moscow.
You're walking into a country
that still considers America enemy numero uno.
Okie dokie.
You sure you don't have to talk to your wife about this first?
Pioneers have to bet the house to win.
But not literally.
Listen. Have you ever heard our apartment this quiet before?
This is the inventor of Tetris.
Your game's brilliant. I'm gonna make you a millionaire.
Mr. Rogers, have you ever negotiated with the Soviets?
We're here for Tetris.
We see this historic antique.
What do you say? I don't speak Russian.
The most powerful man in Communist Party is watching you and your family.
Do you know where your husband is?
What the hell's going on?
The world is changing, and Soviet Union will not be left behind.
You want to play with the big boys?
This is how the world works.
Where is my money? This is insane. We can't protect you.
Sometimes you gotta forget the rules.
This is criminal.
Soviet Union is about to implode.
You're lying, everybody lying.
Cavalry is coming.
We don't have time.
I have a plan.
Oh, come on. You guys are the kings of cliffhangers.
Not too bad.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. It's funny because the wife and I have been watching movies a lot the last couple of weeks, and I'd give her like 4 or 5 movies to choose from, and Tetris was in the mix, and she'd never say Tetris. And then when she did, I was like, yes! And she really enjoyed it.
Damn. I can't believe I never heard of that. I don't know much about the Apple
Nintendo Game Boy? Oh, Apple TV. Okay. I was wondering where you're going with this. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Gaming, I'm fine. It's the shows that I'm not good with.
Apple TV Plus has come out with a lot of good movies.
Arkanoid needs a movie. Arkanoid needs a movie. I'll watch an Arkanoid movie. I love Arkanoid. When I think spinners, I think Arkanoid. That's why I would love, just Arkanoid. Come out.
Well, I got to say that movie we thoroughly enjoyed. Can't say enough good about it. The actors in it were great. The portrayal of all this drama between the Soviet Union and all these game publishers was great. Because, like I said, it basically boiled down to a lot of who owns the rights to what.
Damn, man, I got rid of HBO Max. Maybe I gotta sign up for Apple.
I think you'll enjoy it. Not gonna say you wouldn't, but I think you will.
You've been telling me a lot of great movies on that.
Yeah, that one is totally a great one. I can't say enough good things about that. That one, it rocks.
Kurt, it's been a great show, man. You got to watch it from the beginning. We had some good guests.
What else did we have on the timeline here? Let's see. God, we had show notes and shite and stuff. What were you watching this week?
Well, I've still been continuing What We Do in the Shadows, man. It's a funny show.
I have not gotten past episode 3 just because of time.
Yeah, but it's great, dude. It's a great show. Hope to watch more tonight. GDQ, the game's done quick. That kept most of my time last week. I just love the speed runs, man. It's absolutely incredible watching these people just beat games in such a quick time. And when they race with like Mario, Zelda, they beat Doom in minutes. Like just games that you spend hours and hours and hours on, they destroy in
and now when we say beat, we just mean get to the end. We don't mean 100% or anything like that.
No.
Because a lot of the times they're taking advantage of glitches in the games.
Yep, but there are 100%. So there are 100%.
Yeah, kind of like in Mario Kart, where on Rainbow Road you can jump from one to another and land.
A lot of my friends mad. Yes, it cuts off like what 2 minutes of riding around that Rainbow Road.
Yep. Rainbow Road, you can easily cheat on that. Not cheat, take advantage of. And there's other glitches like that in the game that, people, that's what speedrunning about, finishing as fast as you can.
It is, man. But it's wild, the things they find. It's just the simplest things that will just cut off a few seconds that can make them get a world record. It's really wild just watching them try to get a world record and do better than they did before and learn more. It's great. It's just a great time, dude. So GDQ, they raised millions. They raised millions of dollars towards Doctors Without Borders.
That's what they did this year.
It's awesome, dude. I got a shirt coming. I I love the show.
And Jason, I just went ahead and put myself on Do Not Disturb.
Restless PC. Nice.
See, I keep hearing things. Yeah, it's funny. I spend a lot of my time on voice chats with coworkers during the day since I work from home, and they're like, "Okay, so do you got another Discord message?" Or he'll hear my phone and go, "What is ESPN telling you?" And Sean's going, "What is ESPN you speak of, Scott?"
Yeah, what is that? I don't understand.
Sounds weird. I don't know.
Early Special Prison Network, I guess. I don't know. Yes.
So we mentioned that you already have the ROG or Rogue Ally. Or
I do, man. It's still charging downstairs. Like, I seriously.
You didn't even bring it up to show it to us.
Before the show started, it was still on orange. Like, I don't know how long this thing friggin' takes to charge up when you first get it. I thought it was only going to take like maybe a half hour, so I could take it off and be like, "Hey, here it is." But no, dude, the thing was charging forever. So I got it. Next week, I'll tell you a lot more about it, and maybe I'll do a good comparison against the Steam Deck. What I like more about it than the Steam Deck, and we'll see, man. But as far as it is in your hand, it's nice. I love how comfortable it is. It feels great, and I couldn't even turn it off.
I would go ahead. If it was me, I'd be doing stuff from Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, definitely.
I'd be trying. Of course, you're going to hit Fortnite. I'm not stupid. First thing, probably. I would say the next thing would be AntStream. Would be a good one. Get the native AntStream client down there. What else is Windows based? I mean, if you get Game Pass,
I'll be hitting you up, buddy. I'll be like, "Hey, give me some ideas. What should I put on this thing?" So, I definitely want to know, man. I'm just excited to try it out.
The eSport Player Network. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. See, what else did we have going on? Let me see. I don't think we have much. We already talked about the atgames sales.
Well, we didn't talk about Heavy Metal Titans yet, so let's get into that.
Go ahead. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit burnt.
Yeah. No, it was a great show. Everyone coming in late, please check it. Please check the show out earlier, man. We had some great guests. It was a great time. I can't wait for this game to release in 2 days. On the 15th, you can wishlist it now. Go on Steam. It's going to come out soon to iArcade, but if you want to enjoy it right now, go on Steam and try it out.
And we will forewarn you right now, not Steam Deck compatible. Okay? I'm not, not just not optimized, not compatible right now. So that'll be in the future. That's on the list, but right now not compatible. So if you only play your Steam games on Steam Deck, I will be honest upfront with you, as will the developers, and tell you not right now. So, but keep your eyes peeled if you want to go ahead and support the developers. You can pick up the game, play on your PC for now, and then later take it portable with the deck. So that's what I will say. I did see one other sale going on. It was actually a big one. Let me share that screen. Da 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 da.
Big sale.
This is called the HyperMax sale over at Nintendo. Man. Straight at Nintendo. Save 50% during the HyperMax sale. Let's look at some of these games. 30% off Metroid Dread. We're talking actual Nintendo titles here. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is 50 points off. Super Mario Party, 30 points off. What are some of the bigger ones? Of course, Skyrim, always on sale.
So many people love Dreamlight Valley, man. Ultimate Edition, $48.99. Not bad.
Yep. MLB The Show on sale, 30% off. Let's see some of the other older.
Dead Cells, Medley of Pain, $31.99.
Yep. Let's see Hyrule
Portal
Warriors.
Collection, $10. That's good. Oh, Portal
That's
Companion.
The companion. Yeah. Dark Souls, 50% off. That if you like dying and restarting over and over again,
I really, really tried getting into Dark Souls. I did. I wanted to put my time into it, but I'm just like, this is tough. And Elden Ring is easier than Dark Souls. People say Elden Ring is really tough. Well, when you compare it to Dark Souls, Jeez, man, Dark Souls is just.
And I even have a cool amiibo for
tough.
Dark Souls, and I have no idea what it does. Did I ever show you that amiibo?
For what one?
For Dark Souls?
No.
Have you seen it before?
No, I have not.
10 seconds.
Yes.
9.
Rebel, thanks, man. And it really was. I was so happy to have these guys on. You know, I've been watching them for so long on iArcade, and it was just great having a
1. I didn't lie. It was 10 seconds.
A great game
honestly.
come out and have them on the show. So
there we go.
Hell yeah. Whoa!
Let me get my headphones on.
Oh, it's out of the box. Ugh. Oh, my heart.
I forget what they call that pose, but yeah.
Oh, it's the pose of out of the box. He's having a heart attack.
But is that sweet looking or what? Look at the detail in that
It is,
thing.
man. That is. That's one thing you got to give credit for. Honestly, I can say all amiibos have great detail, right? For the price you pay, the detail is great on those amiibos.
Yeah, I mean they're $15 or less.
Yeah, really good.
I
was just giving props to Rebel, man. He says to watch from the start. Great interview, so I appreciate that, man.
Thanks, Rebel.
Neo Geo cabinet.
Woo. Sweet.
Nice.
Nice. All right, what else did we have on this sale? Is anybody worth looking at into Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Octopath Traveler, great
right
game.
there, man. That Lego.
That one right there. Lego Star Wars Deluxe, $28.
Must buy. That was fun.
The Deluxe, $12, man.
No Man's Sky. That's fun. $35.99. Can't pass that up.
Star Wars Heritage Pack. What is in that? We're gonna have to see that because I see a lot of titles in there. Jedi Knight Academy, Jedi Outcast or Jedi, Force Alliance, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Republic 2.
Star Wars Racer, man. That's still my favorite. I love that game.
$40 for all these games, man. That's a steal. That is totally a steal. Can I go backwards now? No, you can't go backwards. You are screwed. There you go. All right. XCOM 2, always a big thing. PGA Tour 2K21 for $15. If you're a golf fan, wow.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Borderlands.
I love Borderlands.
Game of the Year edition, $9.99. Legendary, $9.99. Hello.
$5 for BioShock 2 remastered. That's a definite.
Crash Bandicoot, the Crash Anniversary Edition, 60% off at $40 for what? 1, 2, 3 Crash games?
Yeah.
Or is it more? Because this one says quadrilogy. That just sounds like a lot.
$27.99. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, we got some Tony Hawk happening. 1 and 2. Tony Hawk 1 and 2, $16.
And for $5 more, $20
for the digital deluxe. Shh. Yeah.
Wow, man. There's some really great.
This goes on forever. So you got 12 days left on this sale. If any of these interest you guys, Rebel, you said you're hitting the road soon. So if you need to take something on the road with you, maybe one of these cheap games on the Switch.
Ooh,
Rebel, you got to switch.
I forgot about the showcase, man. Oh,
I hadn't watched it yet.
Ooh, okay, I'm not spoiling. Can't spoil it for him, Rebel.
I don't have an Xbox. You can't spoil me.
You won't? You don't need it. I believe it's for PlayStation also. I believe that was shown on the PlayStation showcase too.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
see.
Outlaws on the PlayStation one, I want to say was more of a cinematic. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of maybe the Xbox showcase. Because this was the extended one today. There was like an extended showcase today. I could be thinking maybe of the Outlaws being Xbox only, but I'm not sure. No, it's Ubisoft. I'm pretty sure it's for both.
Okay, so let me see if I can find any of these videos I really want to find. The official reveal trailer from 2 days ago. Trailer and gameplay breakdown.
The gameplay one was the
from
best
Summer
one.
of Gaming. All right, we'll watch a few seconds, minutes, whatever of this, and I've got to go ahead and how can I stream this without?
The scoundrels are running the galaxy.
I want to survive.
Oh, there's Echo.
I have
to play their game.
Ubisoft Massive finally revealed the Star
Bad
Wars
Echo.
game Star Wars Outlaws and followed
This
up
footage
with the first
courtesy of
gameplay footage.
IGN.
Strap in because there are a lot of cool details, and we can't wait to see how those will play out when the game is released in 2020.
Really Bad Echo.
With both the announcement trailer and gameplay trailer out, we looked at both to see what secrets we could find hidden in the upcoming Ubisoft Star Wars game. So stick around to see our discoveries.
I think that's enough for us. We don't want to find any secrets, do we?
Yes. No. And it was
All
Bad
right.
Echo. I was like, Bad Echo.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, dude, it was really Bad Echo.
Don't
But
know
hey,
how that was happening.
there's a new Star Wars Outlaws, and it looks great. So that looks good. What else was there on the showcase that looked great? Starfield, of course, looked amazing.
Well, we haven't talked since the Summer of Gaming, the first 2 hours they put out. So, I mean, what were some of your highlights that you loved on that one? I'm going to say one that stuck out to me just because Dead by Daylight, Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah, dude. But and I thought he was going to be like one of the killers. I didn't know it was like you're going to be like one of the good guys walking around and everything. But I love
it's funny because
I love seeing him on stage.
The premise of that is, did you watch that last movie he did? The Unbearable Weight of My Whatever Talent?
No, not that one.
Oh my
I was going to watch the vampire one. The vampire one he put out.
No, that just came out on Peacock? Or at least Peacock. Unbearable Weight of My Massive Talent. You never saw this movie?
No.
Dear God. This goes on his list of things he has to watch.
I think I have like 20 some movies screenshotted that you told me about.
It's going to get worse. All right, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent trailer. Find it. Let's see here. Red Band trailer. Does that mean it's bad?
Yes.
So we should play that one.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock.
What's the
The kids are in bed. All the kids should be in bed by now.
Some of your talent.
All right, so here's the thing. Nicolas Cage, who we know in real life as Nicolas Cage, plays a part known as Nick Cage, a down-on-his-luck actor. And let's go from here and play.
An actor?
No.
What did he say?
He says he loves you, but he went in a different direction.
I'm done. I'm quitting acting. Tell the trades, it was a tremendous honor to be a part of storytelling and myth-making.
Ah, fuck, man. I'm driving through the hills. I'm sorry. One more time.
We got another offer. It's $1 million. It's to attend a wealthy gentleman's birthday party.
I would never do that.
It's the easiest gig ever. You play yourself.
What do we know about this guy anyway? Is he into something strange?
It's not like he's gonna want you to suck his dick or fuck his wife or watch you watch him fuck his wife.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, not safe for work.
The guy that owns this house, what's his name?
Javi. Is Javi gonna want me to,
I am Javi.
Nick Cage. God, this place is stunning. What is your favorite movie?
So those who don't know, this is the actor who plays the Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal.
This is where that meme came from. It was just like them both in a car.
It's grotesque. I'll give you 20,000 for it.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know that was a cliff. We could have died.
I'm in position.
I think that's the actor Nick Cage.
Nick Cage, I love you. Have you seen Crudes 2?
I'm 44 years old. Why the fuck would I see Crudes 2? I've seen Face Off and Con Air.
All right, we'll stop it there.
Oh my God, I love Con Air. Oh, this is great, dude. This is hilarious.
My wife and I saw this on the plane on our way to L.A. Last October, and loved it to death.
Wow.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Got it.
And the reason I played this for you guys is because, as Nicolas Cage said on the stage on Summer of Gaming, the premise is the actor, Nick Cage, the role he plays in this movie, thinks he's going to a movie shoot. And then he ends up in this real-life horror thing, a.k.a. Dead by Daylight. So you literally have an actor thinking he's going to an acting gig and being in this whole Dead by Daylight thing. I can't wait. I really can't.
I loved him, his interview, man. Like he wants to get into different stuff. He wants to get into gaming. He's always up for a new adventure. And yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
So, what was your highlight for the summer of gaming?
Starfield.
See, I love turning people on to movies and TV shows.
And then I seen like 45 minutes, dude, of the footage and the gameplay. It reminds you of No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, they say like there's 1,000 places to visit and things aren't the same. And I love that. It's a game that you can't get bored of. So I would love to see, I can't wait to see that. What else was there? Oh my God, man. There was so much shown. There was, Fable. Yep. It was the Fable cinematic, but it's the point that a new Fable is coming out, man. And yeah, can't wait for that. The Forza, I love the Forza series, so the new Forza is going to be good. Trying to think. I can't remember what else, dude.
Now, it's so funny. You mentioned No Man's Sky, and a lot of games get compared to No Man's Sky in terms of open world and stuff like that. Had you ever heard of Starlink Battle for Atlas on the Nintendo Switch?
No.
Okay, where's the trailer? Bingo, bango. And tell us to play on YouTube. This is also a Toys to Life game. They actually came out with, and I won't go get it right now because, we all hate when I jump off camera. They came out with this kind of a fighter ship that you put your Joy-Cons into it, and you can switch weapons on this ship for little Toys to Life kind of stuff, and it changes whatever loadout you put on this physical thing shows up in game.
What?
I have a whole box of this shit. I actually went out and I bought the Xbox version just because it had a different ship that was exclusive to Xbox.
Before I forget, the Flight Simulator, dude. Flight Simulator, the new 2024 Flight Simulator.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
It's badass, yes.
All right, so this is an old game, buddy. We're talking 2018.
Nova took us to the stars. We had no idea what was waiting for us.
This is actually an Ubisoft game, but it uses Star Fox as add-on characters.
Man, I'm gonna get so many hits back on Earth.
The artifact we're collecting here might just be the breakthrough we need.
And these cutscenes look just like this on the Switch.
The time
and the gameplay also.
Harvest Nova.
Breach in reactor hull.
What's going on?
He's gone.
I'm gonna be right back while you're watching this.
Yeah, buddy.
You will show me how to make Nova. Your crew is lost.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
You can do this.
And that is legit gameplay right there.
My jaw dropped, dude. When I seen Star Fox. What? Wow.
Okay, and when I said Toys to Life, let me do this. This is what I was talking about. You slide your Joy-Cons into there, and you're playing like this.
What?
And by the way, when I go ahead and take this off of here, and I go ahead and reach into this box, and I'm not going to... Oh, God, this is fucking heavy.
That's a lot of... Yeah. Wow.
Okay. I can reach into that box and pull out another weapon, and put it in that spot, or if I just moved it from this side to that side,
and it'll be in game.
It changes in game.
What? No.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And if I want to switch, ships, I slide that one out of there. I don't know. Let's find that one. Or, God, you don't want to know how much I spent on this. I waited till they were on sale. I really did.
Wow,
I swear,
dude.
This is from years ago. And I can take the weapons you see off of that one, put them on the other one, and boom, change the loadout.
What? I never heard of such a thing.
And you have bought collectibles that are exclusive to stores and stuff like that. You know, when it comes to Funkos, some of these were exclusive to Best Buy. Some were exclusive to Target. Some were exclusive to Walmart. And there were some that were exclusive just to the console. So like I said, I literally bought the Xbox version to get one of these ships. But yeah, that was a lot of playing. And it's not just the ships and the weapons. Hold on. It's the pilots.
Damn.
So the pilots have special abilities and things like that. So you mix up pilot and ship and weapons.
That's crazy, dude.
Now, can you play it without? Can you get the digital deluxe for a lot cheaper?
I do, man. I do have a gap in my collection now. Damn. That's cool. Yeah, dude.
And a lot of people back in the day said, you know what? And this is what brought it to my attention, or to my mind right now, is Starlink Battle for Atlas is literally Star Fox meets, No Man's Sky. Because literally, you'd be like, all right, I need to go to this planet to do this. Okay, you do all that stuff. Oh shit, we got an alert from that other planet. Now the bad guys are back doing this. You got to go back over there and do that. And you're jumping from planet to planet to planet. And between the planets, you're having battles and all sorts of nonsense. Yeah, I love that game.
Wild, dude. Wild. That's new to me.
I mean, if you don't do the Toys to Life portion, you can still play it. But it's so much cooler just holding your ship, because when you move the ship because of the gyros, you're doing that too.
So cool. That's awesome.
Yes, Star Fox was only in the Switch version. Correct.
That's cool.
Let's see. How much is that nowadays? It should be dirt cheap. I'm not going to lie. Anything Ubisoft does go down in price after a while. Digital edition on that is currently selling for... Hello. Sale ends 6/26. Oh, there's a sale? Now you're talking. I probably can't look it up because I own the damn thing. $8.99 for the digital version of that game. Normally $60.
Damn.
The digital deluxe used to be $80. $15.99 till June 26th.
Then I need to get all the figures.
Well, no, you could play the digital deluxe without the figures. It's nowhere near as fun. Trust me.
Oh, that's what I mean. I need the figures.
But there you go. $8.99 for the standard game. $15.99 for the deluxe, all digital. I don't know if you can find any of this stuff in the stores anymore. So this is 5 years old. So good luck to you on finding any of these products.
I'm looking
in the
up
wild.
like Starlink lot. Looking up lots on eBay. All Steam, man. I'll have more than you for like $50.
I have it all. There's not a thing, not a character, not a ship, not a weapon I do not have for that.
Oh, 6.
But I do keep that.
He got the ships. 6 got the ships.
But of course, Fox's R-Wing is what I keep out and about. And look at the detail of this. By the way, shit moves, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm late to the party, 6. I honestly thought I was, I was not expecting that. It's all about fun.
Yeah, no, 6 is totally spot on. I was getting some of these things for like, I think they used to be like, $15, $20 for a ship. I was getting ships for $8. I was getting pilots for $5. I was getting weapon packs for $5 or $6. It went on sale fast.
Damn.
It's an unfortunate Ubisoft thing. If you've ever seen any other Ubisoft games for the Switch, that happens. Mario vs. Rabbids is an Ubisoft game that is always discounted, and it's literally a great turn-based strategy game. So there's my if you want to play a big open world game,
That's
boom.
it.
Let's see here. They say the original game starts with 5 starships, 7 pilots, and 12 weapons. And then if you go Digital Deluxe, that adds several pilot packs, starship packs, and everything. And the DLCs alone used to sell for upwards to $12.99.
Damn.
Yes, Rabbids is a very good SOCOM. Love that game. Okay, that's my public service announcements for now.
Damn, dude, that's awesome.
Starlink ships. Let's see how much these are selling for.
Well, I want to see how much. Let's see.
Starlink Battle for Atlas. And we won't say ships. We'll just say Battle for Atlas. And then we'll go ahead and search for, shopping? There you go.
Oh.
Okay, the Xbox game is $6 on eBay. I'm seeing, shoot, man, it's more than I paid retail back in the day. Okay, there's the starter kit for $28 on Mercari. And that includes the ship, 2 pilots, and 2 weapons. That's what you want.
Oh, I remember seeing this now. Yeah.
This would be all you would want to start off with if you have.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yep. But like I said, I literally went and bought the Xbox version just because. Oh wait, they're actually selling it at retail at Walmart? That can't be retail. That's got to be some scalper.
Wow.
But yeah, I've got in a box, see like the PS4 version that had a different ship. Let's see, share this tab instead. But I was able to get that separately. That ship was not exclusive.
See that? Let me see. That includes Fox? Is that the Fox one or no?
Star Fox is not playable anywhere but Switch.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you'd want to go ahead and get the the Switch edition.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's cool.
But again, it was. Oh yeah, he's totally spot on. When you die, if you have other ships, that's a continue. Basically, is what it is.
So because you have a whole box full, you're not dying.
Yes. But yeah, it was a great time when I played that. I never actually 100% of the game, but I had a blast playing what I did.
Wait, there's a sequel to Wreckfest right now? Recreation? Yo, nice.
Recently announced. Cool.
Nice.
We learn things.
Yeah, man.
Do you know how many tabs I have open right now on my web browser? It's killing me. All right, just kill all those things. I think we actually hit everything on our list as usual.
Which I'm surprised, man. I'm very surprised because we had a great time talking about the Heavy Metal Titans. I didn't think we were going to get through all of it.
Yeah, I didn't know we were actually going to go for a full hour, but I'm glad that we did. It was a good time, good talking to the boys, learning more and more. Hold on, what does Amazon have this for? That's not bad for a brand new version of Starlink Battle for Atlas, the game and thing.
That was the 32 something I seen.
$32.96.
Yep,
yeah,
that's what I was looking at. Yep, with Star Fox.
Yep,
that's what I was looking at. Yep.
We do, Rebel, and I'm not sure if we're just going to go with the usual games we had before or what we're going to do. But so yeah, that's what comes in this pack right there. Look at that. Get the R-Wing. You get the controller holder thingy, 2 pilots, one of which being Star Fox, and 2 weapons.
Good stuff.
What is this one? Co-op pack. I don't know what the hell a co-op pack is about. Oh, a second one of those for somebody to play with. Yeah, I never went that way. That just sounds like too much.
No, I just go with the starter.
Yeah, just go with the starter.
That's all.
And so here are those other ones I was telling you about. So you had weapon packs that they sold. We got 2 weapons to plug on. But again, if you get the digital deluxe, these weapons are all there. It's just, again, and this is one I had to buy. So the Xbox and the PS4 were the same ship. So I literally bought that one just to get that ship and that pilot.
Damn. It's nice, though.
Still have the box and the disc in my closet.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, that game is so open world, it's pathetic. Yes, that is a Six Brother, man. You know this game.
You sure does.
Yeah, so kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but certain enemies had certain weaknesses. So you would literally go ahead and you'd see this, enemy that has a weakness. Let's go ahead and just talk about like in Pokemon, fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire, blah, blah, blah. You had the same kind of mix when it came to your weapons on your ships and the enemies. So you came into an enemy and your current loadout wasn't doing shite. You're like, oh, okay, I get it, or you remember, and you go ahead and switch to a electric based weapon versus a torpedo or impact based weapon. God, I want to play it again.
Play it again. Stream it. Why not?
Oh yeah, that would take forever. But again, for the price alone for digital, if you wanted to play that bad boy, it is a great open world game, flat out.
Nice.
And yeah, as I'm showing, you see here, show that. Whoa, I hit remove. Don't do that. Hit add to stream. So yeah, you'd start out with a starter pack, then you get some starships, then you got some weapons. Why not get some pilots? And yeah, you just kept growing this whole darn thing back in the day.
That's really cool, man. I could have sworn like I seen this at, geez, man, maybe even Toys R Us years ago. I could be wrong. I seen something like this.
But yeah, and of course for the for the Switch to have that thing where your Joy-Cons actually plugged in was totally cool.
Damn. Yeah, I never looked into it, man. Never looked into it. That is really cool, though.
But what I say it was less than $20 for the whole digital deluxe. Definitely a good time, even if you don't have the toys to life. Because again, if you're a collector, once you get some, you'll want the rest, and then all of a sudden you're paying $40 for some weapon because that's the last piece you want. So I'm not advocating that to all the collectors out there. And God forbid you're like Sean and like to keep things in boxes. Well, you can't because you got to actually plug them in to play them.
I have to open those.
I mean, yeah, there's some cool ass weapons on there. Let me see. God, here he goes. He's got his box of toys. So he's got that's the B-15. That's badass looking. Look at that. Then he's got whatever. Is this the one that came with the? No, it's not the one that came with the Xbox. I mean, look at the detail in these things. Of course, that's where the pilot went in that little section there. This is 4 ships. Well, 5 if you include the one that comes with Star Fox. Oh, this is the one that came with the Xbox and the PS5.
Wow, dude. That's awesome.
And each of these had different attributes. Some could go faster. Some could hover. Some could do all sorts of things. So this is piling up in my arms, and I still haven't touched all of them.
Damn.
That's got a couple weapons on it. There's one more ship. There's just one more, I swear.
Nice. Sick. That's sick.
And then this sick box in here has a whole bunch of pilots, probably 10.
Oh yeah, that you put into the
a whole bunch of weapons. This is an ice weapon. Let's see here, pilot. I'm not even sure what that gun did. I think it was some kind of volcano lasers or some crap. Oh yeah, and again, you mix and match these as you need it. Insane.
Wow.
For Toys to Life, that was about the most.
Yeah, dude, I never heard I never seen that.
I mean, you've seen Amiibo and stuff as Toys to Life, and you had those other ones. I forgot what those other ones that had that little portal that people used to play, Skylanders and things like that. But yeah, this having ships and weapons and pilots, that's
badass.
About as ultimate as I could get when it came
That's
to Toys to
badass,
Life.
man. Hell yeah.
All right, I got nothing else. I think we've slumped down to 13 viewers right now.
Else
so
either, man.
It's getting late. It's 2.5 hours.
I'm amazed people stuck with us this long. I appreciate all of you that have done so. We had a great time, man. I had a really great time tonight.
Yeah, it was great having the guys on and answering all those questions for us. So, guys, if any of that looked interesting to you, again, it's PC playable right now. It is not playable on Steam Deck yet. Just giving you guys that forewarning. I don't want to give any false advertising, but Heavy Metal Titans on, what did you say, $15 is what it's going to be? I think he said
$14.99. Yep,
$14.99. Yep. Coming out in 2 days, almost 1 day, because hell, it's damn near midnight right now. So that's what we got. So, Sean, take us out here before this damn thing gets to 2.5 hours.
I need to play some Diablo, man. So give a like if you enjoyed the show. We really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet to be up to date with all the latest shows and uploads. Join the Discord to BS with us. Oh my God, I can't talk right now.
Oh, hold it! I didn't even announce this. Time out.
And goodbye. What?
Black Mirror Season 6 coming to Netflix in 2 days. It's been long waited, but Season 6 coming in 2 days.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And watch Black Mirror, but most importantly, before you watch Black Mirror, block Console Fanboy. Have a great week, everyone. Enjoy some great games, and we will see you next time on That Gaming Show. We love you. See you soon.
And new outro music, again, by my friend Adam Kole. Here you go, guys.
Woo!